guys, it's been forever. It's been 2-3 months since I put up a video last. Work just got chaotic. I was working like a fiend. Didn't have time for myself, but now I do. And I am super excited about being back. I have a new setup. I have lights. I have a monitor. I have a backdrop. I have like an actual room. Today's video, I'm inspired by my trip that I recently took last month with my boyfriend. We went to Anaheim for 3 days. We spent an entire day at Disneyland and it was so wonderful. But I was thinking, like, what could I do for my channel? What could I do to spice it up? What can I do that's different from everybody else's channel? And I thought, why not do princess tutorials? Like, why not do princess inspired makeup tutorials? Not like how to look like them, but eyeshadow looks like that are inspired by them. I feel that all of the Disney princesses, they have their own theme, they have their own colors, and I mean, who doesn't love Disney princesses? If you don't like Disney, like, I'm sorry, we're not gonna get along. But really who I was inspired by was Shaaanxo. She is on YouTube. I can link her channel down below in the description box. She has done a cocktail series that she wrapped up. It was like different cocktails. She did a mojito. She did, what else did she do? She did sangria. She's done a whole bunch of stuff and I thought it was so unique and so cool. She now has a gemstone series. She just put up this week a diamond tutorial and I was like, oh my gosh. She really goes in depth with all of them. And now she also, with the gemstone series, she has a declutter series where she's going through her huge makeup collection and whatever she doesn't want or need, she either donates it or she gives it to her family, she gives it to her friends, or if it's really bad and like there's no use out of those products, she just gets rid of them. Moving on, I feel like I'm talking way too much in the beginning of this video. Today's look, I'm going to do an Aurora or Sleeping Beauty inspired makeup look. I love the pinks and the blues and how her dress changes from pink and blue, and then her hair, it's gold, and her eyes, and then the white accents on her dress, and her gold jewelry. I think there's so much that you can do with it. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to follow this series and see where it goes. I'm really excited about it. If you like to see the Aurora inspired look that I create, then just keep watching. Okay, so I brought you in a little close and personal. I'm breaking out like crazy. It's annoying. So I'm on Pinterest and I'm looking up Aurora and her colors. So this one, you can kind of see she has her dress from blue to pink and she has her gold hair. And then I love this picture where she's sleeping and her lips and her rose that Prince Philip gives her are like super, they pop out a lot. Like this picture, and she has the gems on her, sorry my phone's cracked, I dropped it. So my boyfriend gave me this aluminum, literal aluminum case. So yeah, she has her gold hair and her dress here is blue, but it goes blue to pink. She has red jewels on her tiara, but I just was inspired by the looks. This is the most traditional look. I was just inspired and I would like to try it out. Okay, with every makeup look, you want to have a transition shade. So I'm going to go in with this light brown, maybe even mix it with the white right next to it, just so there isn't such a harsh line between such a bold color and then a not so bold color. So I'm just going to put that in there, doing some windshield motions. By the way, that brush doesn't have a number on it. It's just from BH Cosmetics, just a nice little crease brush. I have this BH Cosmetics palette, the Take Me Back to Brazil. It has so many great colors. It has the yellow and the pinks that we need. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus on the pinks right here and then maybe do some of the yellow, mix it with a little touch of that orange and put that under the lower lash line. Let's see how this goes. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is this light pink. Going to add that in the crease just to give it that light pink, and again just do windshield wiper motions. Okay, with the same brush, this brush is the SL Miss Glam. It's the Ipsy T35 Precise Blending Brush. Has cute little rhinestones on it. I'm going to go in with this pink right here and continue to build up the crease a bit more. And we're just starting with a little bit and building it up because you don't want to go in with such a heavy hand and such a heavy amount of color because then it'll just look crazy. You gotta blend. Blending is your friend. These looks aren't going to be something that I would necessarily wear out in public, but I just want to do something that is going to expand my creativity and make me go out of my comfort zone. And it's okay if it gets on the lid because I'm gonna try and do a cut crease and accentuate the pinks and then the white shoulders that she has on her dress, and then do some gold, and then maybe do like a pink or a blue fading into pink wing liner. Using the same T35 brush from SL Miss Glam, gonna go in with this pink and this one, mix them together. She does have different shades of pink, so I'm gonna do my best to get it in the crease, and then it'll end up on the lid a bit, but the concealer will cover it up. I'm nervous. Such a bright color. Ooh, that is pink. So we're keeping it in the crease. If you have to, kind of just try and look up and then shove your brush in that crease, and then just slowly and easily blend that out so you have the gradient effect. Using a bit of Tarte Shape Tape, I'm going to carve out the lid and do a cut crease. Always remember, slow and steady wins the race. Do not rush it, just take your time. And once I carve out the cut crease, I'm going to just set it with a neutral eyeshadow and we'll continue on. To set the concealer, I'm going to be using the shade Okie Dokie from the Cat's Pajamas palette by Laura Lee Los Angeles. And you set your concealer quickly so it doesn't crease, because if it creases then it's going to be a hot mess. I stopped 3/4 of the way. I didn't want to do an entire cut crease. Just wanted to go about 3/4. Okay, so I have this gigantic palette. Has literally every single color you can think of. I'm gonna find a white. It's the brand Ace Vivi. I got it off of Amazon. It was like less than $15. It's actually great. It's so pigmented. There is a bit of fallout, but I think with every single eyeshadow palette you're gonna get some. I'm gonna dig in, think with one of these white-ish colors all over the lid to add some sparkle and some jazz to this look. Again, this BH Cosmetics doesn't have numbers on their brushes. I wish they did. I'm just gonna go in with a flat synthetic brush. I'm actually going to spray it with some Matte Fix Plus. It's a little tiny one that I got from Ulta. I feel like I just ruined it. I mean, I kind of like that, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over it with Crystal Ball from Jeffree Star's Summer Collection. There we go. I'm going to go back in with this pink and then transition it into this darker pink. And just try to deepen up the outer corners a bit. Looking pretty. For the brow bone, from the Cat's Pajamas palette, I'm going to take Okie Dokie again and use that as my brow bone highlight. Just to add some light. I'm not sure what kind of brush you would call this. It's like a flat detail brush. Again, from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to start with the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I'm going to go into this nice mustard color to build up the lower lash line as like a base for the bright gold. We'll end up blending it out just so it's a base for the gold. Okay, we're going to blend that out with the first brush that we were using. For the next color, I think I'm gonna do a bit of this gold and mix it in with the orange just a little. With the Ace Vivi palette, I'm going to go in with either one of these yellows on a flat liner brush just to get the lower lash line to really pop. To change my brush, I'm going to go in with this small angled tapered brush. I have no idea where it's from. I've had it forever. I'm going to continue to go in with the yellow. think that is it for the shadow part. Just going to blend it a little. For the wing liner, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star colors Diamond and Diva. This is from his Star Family Collection. I think these are the perfect pinks and blues, and you fade the pink into the blue for a liner. I'm going to do this real quick because I know it's going to take me forever and my camera's about to die. I will pop on some mascara and lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, it has been like 45 minutes to an hour. I ate some lunch, charged my camera battery, and we're back in business. So I just added some falsies. I did some mascara. The only thing I have left to do with the eye look, going to use a pencil brush, and I'm just going to use the Kylie Jenner loose highlighting powder in the shade Santorini. I'm just going to use that in the inner corner just to bring it all together. Add some sparkle. You know what? I'm not going to use a brush. I'm just going to use my finger. Like literally so little amount of stuff. Woo! Look at that. Such a little amount of product goes a long way. I mean, as you can see, it's friggin' there. Look is done with the eyes. Now I need to finish the rest of my face off. I do have a little bronzer and contour on already. Gonna go in with this Tarte blush in the shade Feisty. I got this in my Ipsy bag. I think it's a beautiful shade. And just a little on the cheeks. There. And then the favorite part, I'm gonna go in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in the shade Crystal Ball. You can see I've been loving this. I just think it's so pretty. And just a little. So pretty. And then I'm going to do a little down my nose. And then I'm going to do some on my Cupid's bow. And we're glowing to the gods. For lips today, I'm going to be using the Velvet Liquid Lipstick by Kylie Jenner in the shade Naked. It's a perfect nude. I feel that this shade is perfect because the eyes are like bam. So I think it'll go perfect with it. I love these lipsticks because they're not drying. And they make your lips feel so good. That is it, guys. That is it for this look. I love the way it turned out. This is so out of my comfort zone. So many bright colors, but I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and that it was somewhat easy to follow along. I can't wait for the looks that I create in the future, and I can't wait to see where this series continues. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe and hit that subscribe button down below. If you like this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions on which Disney princess inspired look I should do next, then leave me a comment down below. And I hope I see you guys on the next video. Bye.